Hey y'all, welcome back to A Cup of Tea. In today's video, we are going to be having a little chit-chat yip-yap about where I've been and how I've been missing in action. And that's pretty much all we're going to talk about. Not too long of a video, hopefully. I pray I don't talk your ear off, please. But we're going to be doing that, and then we're going to be talking about what to kind of expect from the channel moving forward and some things to look forward to. Disregard my fit because we're comfortable, and it took a lot for me to even film this video right now. I've been feeling really out of it. So if the vibes are off in this video and the energy is low, disregard. Because, like I said, it kind of took a lot for me to even get behind the camera and film. But we're going to go ahead and dive in and talk about all of the things, because it's really not a lot. And I'm not going to dive into like deep details, but I'm just going to catch y'all up as to what y'all have missed. So without further ado, let's get into it. Yeah. So I have my little tea here. I've already been sipping on it because I've already taken like 3 takes of this video, and I can't seem to get it right and feel comfortable with how it's been. I keep stopping. But we have our little English breakfast tea that I've already been sipping on, and it's dang near halfway done. It just is tea with honey, nothing crazy. So we're going to take a little sip and chat. Delightful. Luckily, it's not whistling today like it was last time. So, high level overview, where I've been. So, vacation for my birthday, because that's the last time we talked, was before I went on vacation. So, vacation, then hospital, then work, and lifing, trying to manage like work and life, and then another vacation, and then more lifing, more working, and now we're here. So that equates to a month and some change of time y'all missed. So we're just gonna get into the main tea, which is the hospital side of things, because vacation was fun. Y'all will be getting that vlog, so do not fear, do not worry. That vlog will be coming. It's a lot of videos to sort through though, so bear with me, but it is coming. But yeah, that's the main thing that I wanted to focus on, is really that side of things. So your girl went to the hospital because I don't handle stress well. And I never really realized that until talking to one of my close friends who's a nurse. She let me know, first of all, that she already knew I don't handle stress well, but that like stress can quite literally take you out. So I knew I suffered from anxiety and overthinking. So I tend to make small things larger than life anyways, but it's just the amount of stress I was going through between like, I'm not going to dive into all of the different things that happened, but between different things happening in life and major life changes happening, it just kind of took a toll on my body and my mental health, causing for me to quite literally get very, very ill, physically. So we hate that. But I say all of that to say that I feel like it's important for y'all to realize that we can't take life too seriously. And it's a lot easier said than done, because everything that happens in our lives, we are the main characters. So it's normal for us to feel like whatever's happening to us is like so large that like it matters a whole ton. But when I promise you, baby, it is not that serious. It's never been that serious. And it's just quite literally not worth your health, your mental health, or physical health stressing over things. Because a lot of these things and a lot of the things that caused me stress were things that I could not control, and I had absolutely zero control over. And even still, there's a lot going on in life that I have no control over. And it's important to not take things so seriously, because drowning in those thoughts and drowning in the things that we can't control isn't going to make us have control over those situations. So there is no point. There's just no point. It's just not worth it. But I'm saying all that to say, this AC is loud. Hopefully y'all can hear me. But I say all of that to say that it's very important to take care of your mental health and your physical health and to not take life too seriously. Yes, because I definitely do, definitely did. And that is a big reason why I've been absent for so long, is just because catching up on life and catching up with people that I missed in that time, and just catching up on life in general, having to work, having to deal with day-to-day stress, and also trying to manage that and still be a functioning human being in day-to-day life. It's a lot. It's very stressful. It is stressful because I'm seen as like a positive person by a lot of people around me, and it can be hard to be open and be vulnerable with people and just really be honest about the fact that, you know, life is lifing, quite literally, and it causes me, at the most positive of people, to feel stressed. It causes me to feel sad. I feel down. I feel irritated and irritable because there's a lot of things in life that I just can't control. So with that being said, I've really been trying to prioritize the people, the places, and the things that bring me a lot of peace, and finding that balance transitioning back into life and trying to work and trying to balance life out has been very, very hard, because I've kind of thrown myself back into work and probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have taken more time to care for my health. But I mean, here we are, right? We are here. And I'm just trying to navigate all of that. So that part aside, other than that, I've been okay. But life is lifing. So for my peoples out there, without giving away my whole life story, this is my first time living outside of like my parents' roof. So navigating life and navigating bills and being an adult is very, very challenging. And navigating, balancing, I cannot speak, y'all, balancing a good amount of like social life and work and life as far as like time for myself, it is so challenging. And it's very challenging, but there's never going to be a even balance with everything across the board at all times. And I will talk about that in my next video, like briefly. I'll touch on it because we'll get into that later about what's coming on the channel. But yeah, y'all, yeah, there's never going to be an even balance of everything across the board. There's just not. You sometimes have to give more to work and more to yourself than you can to friends or to love or to family. It just happens sometimes. We can't always have an even amount of everything, but it's about finding the balance that works for you in that season of life, or that moment, that little moment in time, because there's just no guarantees or promises that everything's going to be balanced, because more than likely it's not. Some things just require more energy than others. So I'm trying to find, especially the time for me, because I feel like I tend to prioritize work is always at the top for me most of the time. I have in the past had times to balance other things, like balancing my fitness goals, but it's been for blips in time, like short moments where I'm getting to balance fitness goals a lot and my social life and whatever, and it seems like things are kind of evenly balanced. But then I get to the point where I'm burned out because I'm giving so much energy to all these different things, where I end up feeling very depleted, and then I need like a week or more to rest and recover because I'm just so exhausted. So with that being said, y'all, this video really isn't going according to any kind of plan or structure, because I didn't really plan this out. I'm kind of just talking. But yeah, life is lifing, and adjusting to being an adult, like an actual adult, is quite hard. It's quite difficult. But I am 27 years old, and I want to I have a lot of goals for my life and for the kind of life that I envision for myself. So I feel like I have no regrets in everything that has happened thus far. I feel like it's been worth it and for a reason. But that is where we are at. So that's pretty much why I've been missing y'all. Just working a whole lot, balancing out life, navigating my stress, navigating just the balance in life. I do start therapy tomorrow, so I'm actually pretty excited for that because I haven't been to therapy in a little over a year, and over this past year as a whole, I've gone through a lot of major life changes, including moving, getting a promotion. There's been a lot that's happened. I can't name everything off the top of my head right now. I can't even think about everything because I have like one brain cell doing a dance, and I feel like every time I come on my channel, whether it's a voiceover, whether it's a video I'm filming, baby, it's one brain cell in here doing a little dancey dance. But yes, the brain cell's doing a dance. But yes, y'all, that is all that's been going on. Just navigating life, navigating emotions, thoughts, a lot of realizations I've had lately about my life, things I want from my life, people in my life, a lot of different things, and it's very overwhelming. And that's made me take a step back from a lot of things in my life, but I realized that that's not fair to me, and it's just not fair to me because I'm not keeping up with my fitness goals. I had a solid couple of weeks where I was being consistent before going on this last cruise I went on. And then I was balancing life and having to run around and run errands for like home stuff and then working all the time. It's just a lot. So without rambling too much, that's what's been going on. Hopefully this video makes sense. I don't really expect a whole bunch of people to tune into this because our community is pretty small right now. I do hope to grow some more. I do plan on making a little comeback to Instagram and coming to TikTok because I think it would be fun. It would be fun to reach more people and have a bigger community, but it would also just be more fun in general to make short form content too. I do love making my vlogs, but if I can find a way to do it all, I would like to do it all because making content in general is fun for me, and I have so much stuff that I've been sitting on that's also for like Instagram and TikTok, but I just want a clean slate to where I can just grow from scratch and interact with the people who most resonate with me most. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing that. But getting into what's coming to the channel, the next video that y'all will see after this is going to be a Disney vlog, a solo trip I took back in February, because I've got lots of content, like I told y'all before, that I'm sitting on from y'all started in last year. We're working our way to the present, but I am gonna kind of bounce between things. So what I'm thinking is next vlog is going to be from that trip, that solo trip that I took to Magic Kingdom. It was a little mental health day. The next video after that, I'm kind of debating between a couple, so I'm thinking I might do another chit-chat yip yap before we get into our full-blown vlog series of my birthday trip, because I did cruise the Carnival Mardi Gras for my birthday. It was a week-long cruise. It was so much fun. But I'm thinking I might do a little in-between of the chit-chat yip yap, but if I don't, I would dive right into that video. Those videos, rather, that vlog series of that cruise. After that vlog series, we're probably gonna, I like to space my stuff out because I love having these sit down kind of videos as well, even though I am still figuring out my setup and everything. I feel like how I set up today was not the best because I'm not looking at the camera, because it's kind of blinding me because of how my ring light's set up. Like everything just looks kind of, it's a lot going on right here. But I do like these sit down videos, so I like to space them out between vlogs to just add some variety, because vlogs all the time are great and I love making them, but I feel like I want to have the moments where we have our girl talk and we talk about things, all the things. So I have another cruise vlog from my most recent trip where I went on Royal Caribbean for the first time. So we have that for Andrea's birthday. But then I also have in between there a lot of Disney vlogs, and I plan to get some more Disney vlogs before my pass expires in November. I'm debating on if I want to renew it or not, because I kind of want to do Universal, but I kind of want to do both, and I kind of want to just do Disney. So I don't know. So that's what y'all can expect. So next we have our Disney vlog. After that, maybe a chit chat, or diving right into my cruise vlogs. And then we're gonna have some in between chit chats to look forward to. So I can't wait for y'all to see everything. I'm happy to be back, as low vibrational and low on energy as I sound right now. I promise you, I am back and I'm better. Hopefully, Lord, please. I am back and I am better. So we're hoping for the best with this channel, with the things to come, to be back on my consistent grind. And then eventually I will be working my way to Instagram and TikTok once I get my flow going a little bit more on here, because I want to have content batched already for YouTube, so that just streamlines the process a little bit more for me, so I don't have to be as stressed. But that is the vibe. That is what's been going on, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get into my day. We're going to possibly go out and edit some content instead of staying in the house, if I can get myself to actually put on a real outfit, because this was my chill outfit I changed into. So I'm just like, do I want to get dressed and do all of that? Not really, but I should. So that's the update, y'all. That is what's been going on. That's where I've been. It is so great to see y'all. I hope y'all are doing well. And with that being said, don't forget to subscribe and like and comment. I don't know if you'd really want to share this video, because baby, who you sharing it with? This is us. What we sharing for? I mean, I guess we should be sharing, but it's like, what are we sharing for? You know? But nonetheless, that's what's been going on. I will see y'all in the next one. And yeah, y'all, stay blessed.